Hey guys, so I'm back. It's been a crazy 2 months. Got married. Now I'm here to do my first review of 2022, and what a treat. What a way to start the year with Scream 5. I'm just going to call it Scream 5 because that's what it is. Um, I will say this. I didn't grow up with the Scream franchise. It's not like, oh my gosh, just every single time I put on that VHS or DVD or Blu-ray or 4K Blu-ray digital copy, I get so excited every single time. But what I will say is that I really like the franchise. As usual, the third one's not as famous, but every other film is really good, or it's the first one where it's great. And this movie, overall impressions, I think it is a solid, good time at the movies where you get engaging sequences, thrilling moments, some really good kills, some pretty good funny moments, but it's the least funny and it's the most self-aware and it's the most serious. And that is a positive and a hindrance. So, and I'll get to that in a little bit later. But yeah, it's got great kills. There's great reveals, obviously, with all these films, except for the third one, which I thought was underwhelming. This one kind of leans more towards that. But other than that, like I said, it's just a good time being back in the theaters, watching a horror slasher, and I am a fan of those. I love me some Halloween. I love me some serial killer movies. This one had me on the edge of my seat in certain sequences, and it's cool to see the legacy characters come back, like Dewey, Sydney, Gale, and also one thing that I was worried about was the new cast. Were they going to be as engaging or well placed into the story, or was it going to feel really corny or forced or just not good? And I have to say, I really like the new cast members. The girl played Vanessa in The Heights did a pretty good job. The guy from 13 Reasons Why is in this. Jenna Ortega, I believe that's her name. She plays Tara, the younger sister, who gets attacked in the very beginning. Great job all the way around. Jack Quaid, who's in The Boys. Great show. Everybody does a really good job. They put you on the edge of your seat specifically with making it feel like everyone is a suspect. You don't know who it is until obviously the very end. And I thought they did a really good job with managing expectations. And that's really what this movie's all about. It's about expectations and what fans do when they're expecting a new sequel, reboot, all expectations towards that, like recently over the years with films like Star Wars, The Force Awakens, movies like Terminator, big franchises, and what Hollywood does with them. But also, more importantly, what fans do with their expectations when watching a movie like this. And I thought they tackled that in a very unique way. At first, it took me off guard, and I was a little bit annoyed with it. It was a little on the nose, but then I kind of let it sit back, and I let it happen. I let it resonate, and I actually liked it. Maybe I won't like it the second time, but for right now, with my initial reaction, I dug what they were going for with this film when it comes to Hollywood and fandom with their attempts and reactions towards sequels. So, I enjoyed it, but the issue that I have, my biggest issue, is that this is a movie that's being self-aware about reboots and the issues that fans have with reboots, or really the issue that Hollywood tries to make a reboot and how it's either super cliche or how they reuse certain elements from the original film and they implement it in the new movie, and it's so Hollywood to do that. And they do that with this film. So they're making fun of something that they're saying they're not going to do, but then they do it. I kind of have an issue with that. It kind of jotted down my score and my experience for a little bit, and that's more specifically that complaint towards the ending with what they do. And it's really weird because I like what they did, but then I also realized, wait, you're preaching to the choir, but you're being a hypocrite right now. So my opinion could change dramatically, and I could be like, this is the best Scream movie. It's definitely like as good as Scream 1 and Scream 2 and Scream 4. I don't know where, honestly, I would put it. Maybe third place, because I really like Scream 1, obviously, and I loved Scream 4. And Scream 2 was just as good as Scream 4. It's really a toss or turn for the second and third place. But this one, I don't know where I'd put it. I feel like I need to watch it one more time. But guys, overall, great experience. If you like slasher horror films, come in with expectations that are low, because you will always have a better experience that way. But other than that, I'm going to give Scream/Scream 5 a solid 7.5 out of 10. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this review. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to be blessed.